Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Tony, you here?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. What are we looking at?
Um, Macro a little, I guess.
Died level 1. All right, happens. That's what happens when you,
Yeah.
that's what happens when we go for that ward. I mean, I think you
Yeah,
usually
I
see.
mean, I was pinging leading up to that, but like not that I was warding. I don't know. Everyone's fucking AFK on their like I'm pinging to watch my Raptors, and everyone's just
Yeah,
jerking off. Like
that's
this tilts me so much. Level one.
yeah, it's so cute. I think it's
But anyway,
yeah, it's also TMO,
um,
so it's a bit scary to do that. I think if you want to do like this quote unquote like the safer version, I mean it's probably gonna be fucked up no matter what, but probably like a safer version, especially because your cane is you could E over, go in this bush, ward the buff, and then like E and then either base and then go to your thing, or just E back over in 10 seconds later. That's like a cane specific. That's like only cane can do, which does like is technically safer. Uh,
yeah.
but even then it's kind of fucked up. So yeah, happens. Anyways,
So this game, like looking at stuff, like macro and farming, I guess I'm down CS in this game, and that is pretty fucking rare for me. I think I'm usually up CS even in like losing matchups or when I'm playing from behind. Um,
okay.
I something happens after I have like a few kills and my brain just breaks and I just like int 4 times, and that happens in like
Mm,
that just like happens in my games,
okay.
and it's like I don't know. It's hard for me to like recenter myself immediately. So I'm like I don't know if I'm like forcing things too hard or yeah, I'm not sure.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll get to that. I will say before I get to that though, I will say this is a bit odd to me because you have all the information um needed to like here you because of the ward you died for. Funny enough, you know his path. You see him on Raptors now, so that means you know he did Red Krug Raptors. That means you know his Krug spawned at 4:15 and his Raptor spawned at like 4:30. You have all the info. You know where he started. You know his path. You know he's on Wolves now. Now you know he's on Gromp. Now you know he's on Blue. Now you know he's on Bot Crab. So you have all the info. So what are we doing here? Why are we not just doing blue buff? We're walking in like these are up, but we know they're down. They can't be up. They spawn the same time our Krug spawn, right? Raptors and his Krugs are synced, and Krugs and his Raptors are synced.
Yeah,
So
fair
in my
enough.
head, you could just be doing blue right now, and then instead of doing whatever, and then squat hitting the squat and hitting the ward, and then you'd be mid the same time. Instead of coming from here though, obviously you'd be here. That's the one difference. But you'd also be have a blue for the fight, and you're also just not skipping a camp, but in general for gold and XP reasons, right? Um,
Yeah,
because this gank was awesome. This is perfect. You kill him, you live. It's more like there's no reason why you should be down at camp right now. That's all. Um,
right.
so now we do Raptors into Krugs. Then we base, I assume. Oh, you don't go Krugs. Oh, now okay, you realize.
I
Okay, you
do.
didn't think. You should go because if you're gonna do Raptors, if you're gonna kill one, you should kill them both. You shouldn't.
Yeah, I thought about it, and also I wanted my alternator.
Hmm. Yeah, this is good punish. This is you see him do dragon, so you know he must have skipped a top camp.
This is so awkward.
That's so funny.
I was so
You,
I just
you,
like
you,
I don't know. It
you gotta
was
get some
annoying.
more. You gotta get some more Akali games in.
Yeah, exactly. I you know, I mean, obviously, like, Akalia is like one of the best alts I guess maybe not best, but most fun
Huh?
alts to take on Silas because you're so mobile already.
Huh?
I've never had that that
Yeah.
specific thing
After this,
happen before.
after this, again, track. I mean, again, I kill this guy. I immediately run to his red. Okay, I look top first, obviously. After you see top dies, okay, start run to his red. His dead for 10 seconds. Top's dead. You see Akali on vision. You know his red's up because your red's up. So why not take it? Even now, like you could take Scuttle. You could take red buff. You could take both. You could do red buff into Scuttle, then base, right? Um, and like, you're actually
Yeah.
close to. You're actually 300 off Proto. So if you take red and then Scuttle, and then I don't know, jack off for like 20 seconds, you could base on Proto, and you're literally like a god, right? Or you could do like
Yeah.
red scuttle into like one grub or two grub, and then base on proto, and you're like again you're just a god, right? Instead we base, and now we
Yeah.
have like triple components, which aren't bad, but it's just like it's not proto.
Yeah.
And and because this guy died, and he when he spawned he just ran to his boss side, which is pretty normal, right? So we could have
Yeah.
done red and then Krug and then scuttle and then grubs, and he wouldn't have been here. Um, so Then once you do Raptor, I feel like I'm just gonna take his Krug as well. Like I already took one camp, why not take the
Yeah,
second one?
it's a habit that I have. I'm so resistant to taking Krugs after I invade Raptors because it's so far.
I think it's easier for Silas. Like some champs it's hard, but I think especially for Silas it's easy because you could just E over the wall. Champs that can't E over the wall and have to walk like this, it's way more annoying. But when you could jump over the wall, it actually saves so much time. I feel like it's also safer because like
Yeah.
we know you don't have the ability to jump the wall, and when Renekton comes, you're fucked. But you can always just E out. So that's like for dash champions, it's really should not be a hard decision. If you're playing, I don't know, what's a non-dash champion? I feel like every champ has a dash in jungle, low key. Um, but
Udyr.
yeah, you're playing Udyr. I mean, Udyr is fast, so it kind of makes up for it. But if you're playing Udyr, you could argue it's more risky. It's slower. But as Silas, there's really no excuse not to do it, right? And then you hear
Yeah.
you have Proto at 500 gold, so you could just insta base for Proto. Instead, you walk all the way to your wolves and then do wolves. But then now and then we base. So if we're gonna do wolves, at least stay for Grump as well. But now you base for
Right.
wolves, which gives you nothing. Proto's 500, so now you I guess you got a health crystal for it, but like who the fuck cares? So if I'm gonna stay for wolves, just do Grump as well. Otherwise, why not just do yeah? I mean, so and he took your Raptors, so like yeah, you get that. It feels so weird. All your camps are desync. You didn't take one of his camps. Uh, anyways, game is still chill. So you're saying like, oh, I was down CS this game. Who would have guessed? Well, because out of sync, going into your bot side when anytime you take any top side, you should just assume your bot side's gone too. So you should take a Scrug. So this is -1 camp, -1 camp. Like just I'm only saying this because you're like surprised or confused that you were down CS this game. Well, these are like the reasons why.
Yeah.
Okay, we do Dragon. That's good. After this, I'll just start Scuttle. Don't think this guy's ever gonna die because he has E, Alt, and W. Guess he actually died. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, nice pick. Alt, Alt, Alt. Yeah, W. Nice. Boom. Check his bot camps. Teemo getting top lane, so let's dive bot lane. Let's dive bot lane. Where are we going? Let's dive bot lane. We know their mid can't be here. We know their support can't be here. We know their top laner can't be here. We know their jungle can't be here. Why are we not 3v1 diving this guy? He could have triple giant spell. We're still diving him. You know that, right? He could have 3,000 HP. We're still diving 3v1. It's
Yeah.
Sylas E into
That
Lux
was
Q
a
into Caitlyn Trap. It's 3 different forms of CC. It's unavoidable. Right? We're not making it in time for, and then they try to dive him because they should. Why would we not? And then they barely fucked up. They 2v1. They got him to 1 HP. So if we're here, we would
yeah.
save Kaelin's life. We would kill Jinx. It would probably get a plate. And Kaelin's spamming you. And honestly, I know it's like toxic, but if I was him, I would do it too, bro. I'm like, why the fuck? I'm literally saying, what the fuck's my Sylas doing? And here, what the fuck? You have Protobell. Just E Protobell W. We talked about this alone. Don't build this item if you're not gonna use it. Like this is. I think Proto might just kill him, right? Or here you could just E and then Q kills. So EQ, E Proto, E Proto W. I cannot believe I just saw you flash. That's unreal. All good though. Now we're gonna base, play into our top side, which is already gone because why would it not? He sees you bot, so he's gonna take your
Yeah.
top against normal. Okay, he dies. This is actually also good. Renekton ult's really good with Sylas because Renekton ult is AP ratio, so the burn is actually a lot. Like the AOE
Yeah.
burn is it's not it's actually like I think it's like 100% AP ratio or something. It's something big.
It's really good.
Yeah, yeah. We have a lot of gold here. I don't know about fighting. 2,000 gold. I mean, maybe the fight's good. Do we know where Teemo is? No, we don't. I was about to say if we know Teemo's top lane, I feel way better. If we don't know where Teemo is, then we're opting into a 3v3 with 2,000 gold, no flash. I feel like if we base, I mean, let's watch this. Maybe you guys win this fight. Looks like you guys win this fight. This feels risky. If Teemo's in this bush right now, do we win this? Jinx Mr. Traps. Awesome. Jinx traps here. Teemo is here. Teemo Qs you because you're actually like a lot of your damage is your passive auto, because you're Sylas, but all this passive auto damage would not hit if you're getting blinded. So I feel like Teemo's in this bush. Caitlyn doesn't miss traps. Teemo blinds you. I do not think
I mean,
this is
I
actually
figured
good.
just I have so many tools. Like I have Flash, Proto Belt, Terracall. If Teemo shows, I just instant Proto Belt backwards and
Yeah,
Terracall,
I
and
guess
then E back in.
that's fine then. I like that logic. Kill this guy, pull dragon.
We just die here. They stand in a line for a Kali and get destroyed.
Yeah, I guess our Protobell and alt, all the stuff we said we had are no longer up now though. Because if he didn't go for
Yeah.
him, and let's say he went for you, it's still not good for you, no? Like you're still not exactly gonna go toe to toe with this guy, I'd say. Actually, I guess you're not weak, but
I mean, no,
no,
I can kill Akali. Akali is like so bad into Sylas.
I don't know about that. It's considered even matchup. It's like dead even. That's like one of the biggest mid skill matchups of all time. Zeka picks Sylas into Akali and Akali into Sylas.
I don't know.
Especially without your ult. It's considered Sylas favored when you have your ult. When you don't have ult, it's definitely not Sylas favored. You're definitely not winning. I don't know what you're talking about, but again, it doesn't matter. Um, all I see is 2,000 gold and no ult and no proto belt. That's all I see when I look at this.
Yeah.
Good patience on your spells. Oh, I can't see shit because my own epic pen. Nice. Oh, nice try. Yeah, Kali just pretty fucking fed now. Let me go back. Is this necessary? What do we? Let me go back to the start of the map. Dragon's up. We're pathing towards dragon. I think once you see dragon's dead here, we change the plan. We path towards dragon normal in case if they don't do it on spawn, we were gonna play for it. Once dragon dies, I
Mm.
think the normal thing is now we do Raptors red, wolves gromp, blue scuttle. Now we're playing for top towers and we're playing for Otacon and we're playing for this red buff invade. You're 1v1 versus Timo still
Yeah.
god mode, right? So in my head I'm playing for this red
Yeah.
invade, this Otacon, this dragon. These are three objectives I see. I see bot side. I see no dragon, no Otacon, no tower. Here I see objective three objectives top, no objectives bot. You're not making time for Gromp. Blue's already dead, so there's no bot camps to invade. So there's invade, there's objective, there's tower, no invade, no objective, no tower, right? So I think here you just clear upwards. Another thing is, let's see when we press tab. I guess everyone's equally weak, but I would rather play into top side. I'd say. Let me think actually, objectively. Hmm. I think one item Gwen is stronger than one item Caitlyn, to be honest. Especially versus these champions. There's also champion dependent, right? Because Gwen is fine
Right.
into Gwen's fine into the thing. Caitlyn gets fucked by this guy. Caitlyn gets fucked by this guy. Caitlyn gets fucked by everyone, right? Renekton EE flash W, she's dead. Teemo obviously Q, he's fucked. Akali, we just saw what Akali did to Caitlyn last 2 fights in a row, right? uh, so I think
Yeah.
I'd rather play for this Gwen. And there's more objectives up top side. So there's everything that could tell us to what side of the map we should play on is kind of screaming topside to me, you know? Even now, boom, Timo
Yeah.
dies. I see Timo's death as, oh, nice, now this is guaranteed. Because before it's like, now death 37, spawns in 34. Now, like, when someone dies here, normally the way that map works is there's two mid, one bot, one top, and jungles in the middle, right? Usually it's in the mid game, it's, 80 carry. Bot lanes are mid, soul lane, jungles are whatever, right? The second jungle dies, what does this mean? This now means that whoever normally you want to dive the guy top lane, it's a 2v2 because it's gonna be top jungle, and then bot lane, and then mid, right? But the second this happens, Teemo dies. Now whoever goes top is 2v1 can get dove. If Renekton goes top, it's 2v1. If Akali goes top, it's 2v1. They have no jungle to cover, and if they send their support to cover, then that means then my bot lane's 2v1 mid, and then we're gonna get mid tower, right? Or if Renekton comes to cover, that means whoever Yoan just gets to hit bot tower for free. Like no matter what, like when there's one less member on I always talk about how unless member on the map is guaranteed winning fights 45, I don't usually talk about how it's not the fighting, but it's guaranteed winning macro. No matter what, you're either guaranteed a dive, you're guaranteed a tower, or you're guaranteed like a lane of farm, right? So in this case,
Yeah.
Renekton would get dove 2v1. No one can help Renekton. Akali, Jinx, Taric are all bot side. Teemo is dead. And you might, and even if in the case where like you can't dive him because it's like let's say it's a Renekton or an Ornn or Malphite, a very tanky champion. Well, with 3 grubs, you and Gwen can just hit tower in front of him, and he can't kill you guys. You know.
Right.
And again, even if you don't want to do that, then his camps are up. So either camps are up, or towers up, or a dive is up. Anything you should do should be topside, and I've already explained like all the reasons why, right? It should never be
Yeah.
Teemo dive bot side. Now let me go bot side as well. This makes like negative sense, you know?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah. No, that makes
Okay,
perfect
sounds
sense.
good. Now we play for the top objective. Um, just too fast. I think all you need to do is see the HP to make sure they're not bursting it. Actually, you know they're not bursting it because you see your Renekton. Once you see your Renekton here, you know, okay, Teemo, if Teemo's on it, he'd be soloing it because Kali's dead, Taric's dead, and you see Jinx. So that means only Teemo could be soloing it, and if he's soloing it, he's probably like half HP, so there's like no rush, right? And the second you see that it's full, just back up. Wait for Kaelin to connect, wait for Lux to connect, wait for our 2v3. Once we have 2v3, it's a guaranteed winning fight. We 2v3 them, we get Otacon, we win, we win the game, you know? So I think here, the only way you could fuck up is if you go too fast. If you
Yeah.
just chill, you have guaranteed number advantage. But you kind of walk up, you get hit by Teemo for free, Teemo runs you down, Renekton comes, you get hit the half, and you die before. Also, I would take Renekton ult here instead of Teemo. To be healthier, so you can stall longer for your balling to get here. And then by the time your bot gets here, now instead of 2v3, it's 2v2, and they end up cleaning
Right.
one up. But I think here, if you just waited slightly more, you guys would double kill into Otacon, and then Otacon's a pretty big snowbally tool to win the game, you know. Now here we pull Otacon, but they're all up, no? I always say pull objectives with an advantage. I see no advantage here. They're not all bot side. They're not all dead. Um, it's not like we are like crazy fed or anything, you know.
Well,
This feels
they were already on it. They got it to half.
Yeah, but here it's okay. Just pull it off. No, just reset it.
Oh yeah.
You're
I mean, I
you're
guess
taking it
yeah.
over.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. My own's not here either, so technically it could be 45. They could have 5 people here. I don't see anyone mid. Yeah. Let's watch this fight. Teemo inst. God bless. I think just use your Q for not even for damage, just for a conquer, just for healing. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously your EW over Q, but here you use up I think insta Q right now, and then you'll still get your W after your Q normally. It's not really small though. Okay, you guys won the fight. They got Otacon. Nice. This is decent fight. I mean, Teemo just ran it down. God bless. Play for Dragon. Oh! Okay, ult early. Did you get hit? I think you got confused with your ult and his ult, no? Because this is your
Yeah.
Terracle,
Yeah.
but you're not
Yeah.
hitting him like he's in Terracle, bro. This is your ult. Hit the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, we're super fed now. Now play for Baron. W. Yeah. I would say Proto. You're already in W range. You only Proto to get in W range. Here, you're in range, so you could. Oh, actually, you're not. Never mind. I
I
lied.
wasn't.
I think you're gonna. When you see him wiggle, though, you're gonna get in range. When you see this, if he was walking in a straight line like this, you have to Proto to catch up. But now that he wiggled, he fucked up because you're in a straight line. Well, he is. He's not.
Yeah.
You get the idea. So when you see him wiggle, you can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
you
100%.
will now make it in time. If he's not wiggling, then you have to Proto. I agree. Because something about that looked off to me. That's what it was. Okay, kill Kali. Try to heal up. Do Baron, and then you guys end the game. Yeah, I mean, I see you guys won the game here now. Yeah, you guys team. I was watching the team, but yeah, this game's over now.
Yeah. That's the last
Yeah,
team
I mean,
fight.
well, I mean, we just had it was a bunch of minor points as well. I think a lot of it was pathing. The game was like camps and tracking and pathing, right? I think you skipped your blue once, you skipped his Krugs once, you skipped your Gromp once. Um, you're either late on defending your camps or you should just completely give them up and fully trade them, right? So I think there's a bunch of camps you could have done this game to be up gold or XP, and then there's just some more unnecessary fights, like the dragon pull. You pull dragon with 2k gold, proto down, ult down. You could definitely just base bit by Riftmaker, clear it. I mean, Teemo's dead, so they're not gonna do it. You can just base, clear down, and then you'll fight dragon with your ult back up, your proto back up, and you'll be Riftmaker. You'll be two full items, you know.
Yeah.
Because here you end up fighting here, you lost your 10 Dark Seal stacks. Yeah, look right here. Boom. I think you could just. I know it feels awkward. 2 dead. We should get something, right? But Yon's basing, and a college is happens. It's not even like I don't think your Balian even play the Burley. Like your Balian will always get run down here. Like it's not like they're like super aggressive playing in Akali's face. They're pretty fucking far back, you know. But I mean, 'cause this is what Akali's good at. She's R E R's. If they have no sums, no flashes, then this always happens, you know. Like I don't even think your Balian's
Yeah.
like. I would happily play them if they fucked up. But your only peel tool is your E, and Lux Q. And funny enough, Lux Q's use the Dragon Q, and then you use Yin Dragon. So your only 2 CC abilities to cancel Kali ult, which is Lux Q and Salsi, just both got used on the Dragon. So you can't even
Yeah.
you can blame her, but you can also blame yourself, right? Um, and then now that you have no CC, this will always happen to them. It's not like they fucked up, you know. I think
Yeah.
you could use this advantage to. Like, I agree. You should get something off the 2 kills. Well, what we can get is we can dive this Jinx if she's on bot tower, right? We can kind of just sit here, play human ward. Once we see Akali back on mid wave, then we will dive bot. And if we never see Akali back on mid, let's say Akali commits to bot, well then I explained it earlier. Then that means Yon's gonna just push 2 like waves for
Right.
free. Like now Yon's getting an advantage, right? So we might not be getting like the advantage like the dragon or the tower, but our Yon will be getting a CS lead, or our Yon will eventually go pressure this tower with his 3 grubs, right? Or he'll have a roam timer to top and kill top lane, you know. So we will get an advantage eventually, no matter what. If Akali
Yeah.
um, stays, Yon gets something. If Akali goes back to mid, then we'll dive Jinx or break this bot tower with Herald or something, you know.
Yeah. I also
Um,
think I should have just gone on Akali there as well instead of trying to kill the 100-0
yeah, I
Jinx.
agree. I think you're strong enough where E auto WE would kill this Akali from this HP. Yeah.
Yeah. And
E,
I'm 10 stack Dark
Yeah,
Seal.
yeah,
Like,
EW, and you have Conqueror stacked already a little bit. So EW auto, QE auto pro. Yeah, 100% kill. She's half HP. Yeah, and then
yeah.
you'll never die because you get Triumph. And if Akali
Just
and
panic.
if Jinx tries to kill you, you also have double buffs from killing Akali, and then I think you'll off your next cooldowns you'll kill the Jinx as well if she tries to stay around.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Yep.
any questions or any fight you want to look at this game?
No, I think that covered everything. Thanks.